not getting abducted by aliens.
And that it is
And it may be.
organ harvested
And alien abductions.
and sexual predators and shit.
And all type of shit.
Okay, so if it's
white people come up missing too.
Okay, black people come up. Okay, so man, peace of the family, man. So conscious TV. So my question tonight is on this podcast is why don't black people get abducted by aliens? And we trying to figure it out. We trying to piece it together. And along with that, let me do this right quick. Let me do this first. The monolith went missing, y'all. We've been talking about the monolith. We've been on the monolith. We've been I've been on top of that shit. So look, that monolith thing came up missing now. So hold on. Let's do this right quick. Because this is weird. And I wanted to get real weird before we get to answering questions. All right, so let's get really weird right quick.
Around a mystery in the Utah desert. Last week, public safety and wildlife officials flying overhead in a helicopter spotted a mysterious metal structure in a remote part of the desert. How did it get there, they wondered.
Okay, the intrepid explorers go down to investigate the
Remember this?
Alien life form. Who does this kind of stuff?
The crew was flying to count bighorn sheep, but instead found the 10-foot-tall gleaming monolith and got out to explore.
This ain't the story.
It was massive and driven down into the red rock. Officials still are unsure of its origins, and even though it would be much more fun, the pilot says the three-sided beam was unlikely to be extraterrestrial.
We're kind of joking around that one of us suddenly disappears, then I guess the rest of us make a run for it. Assuming it is, some new wave artist or something, somebody who just is a big 2001 Space Odyssey fan.
Suddenly disappeared. Stay tuned. Some suggested the beam could have been left from one of several movies filmed in the rural area over the years. Officials would not reveal its exact location for fear people would get stranded trying to find it, though some certainly tried. Now, as for that disappearance, the story gets stranger. Last night, the structure was found to have been removed and replaced with a pile of rocks, and officials say they did not remove it.
They did not remove it. Even if they did, they're coming out publicly on fucking. Sorry, I cuss. They're coming out publicly on TV saying that they did not remove it. This is the official statement. They did not remove the monolith. All right, now watch this dude's face. This dude right here. Look at his face. Watch this.
So it definitely was aliens. Our next high goes to a...
Now look, he said it definitely was aliens. Then he gave you that shitty grin. That shit-eating grin. And he didn't say he was bullshitting. He didn't say he was joking. That's how that's what I'm saying, man. That's how the elite work, man. That's why I get a little frustrated sometimes. They would tell you the fucking truth. And just because he said it with a little bit of sarcasm, you believe like
our next high goes to a little late autumn stroll around Chicago. Late autumn stroll or our next high. So it definitely was aliens. Our next high goes to a little.
He didn't say I was bullshitting. He said, so it definitely was aliens. He just said it in a sarcastic way. All right, let's move on, man. Fuck it, man. Back to the subject. Why black people don't get abducted? All right, so Don hit me with some other shit. That's why I like fuck with Don, because Don give you another perspective. Because I got a one-track mind, man. When I see some shit, there's some bullshit, I'm just ready to go. And Don's like, well, maybe people are getting abducted. I remember the 14 black girls going missing in DC. I remember that. I know about this.
Yeah.
So
about all the black boys that came up missing in Atlanta.
I remember I did a whole little show about the Atlanta child murderers. Yeah, and he didn't. And I did. That's why I did the show, because I almost know for a fact he only killed 2 people, and they was grown ass men. So all them kids that died, that was some whole other shit swept under the rug. Maynard Jackson. He was the mayor of Atlanta at the time, man. I went in on that little case.
Yeah, because black people getting abducted by somebody. It may not be aliens, but getting abducted by somebody.
Okay, so cool. Let's tie it all together. Okay, black people get abducted by somebody. I'm saying I only been studying this a short amount of time, these little aliens shit. So just off my little research, I was like, why black people don't get abducted? That was just a question that I asked. So I just typed it in, like, why black people don't get abducted? And I came up on some shit. All right. And let me go a little midway into this. All right. It's saying, because let's do this right quick. Because, all right, let everybody know, Young Pharaoh's I got to bring Young Pharaoh into this because Young Pharaoh with the short dreads, we need to find that video, Young Pharaoh with the short dreads. Back when he was astro projecting and all that shit. That's the Young Pharaoh we need to talk about this shit. Like, yeah, I need you now, bro. When I thought you was bullshitting, but now I'm starting to be like, hey man, this is something extra's going on. And they are with the Roy Jones and Mike Tyson fight yesterday. I'm like, damn, this was a shaming ritual for black people. Why do y'all go so hard on black people? Like something is going on and somebody's coming back. Let's do this. The thing is that the alien seems to only be abducting a particular race of people in a particular region of the world. Aliens normally target areas in America which is scantily populated, and they normally abduct white folks. Do you believe aliens are racist too? You said no. All right, so, or is it that white people are much easier to deal with when it comes to an abduction than black people? All right, so I ain't gonna read this little next part, man, because it's silly. Okay, but at the same time, I had to find somebody who was thinking on the little same wavelength for me, man, and could break it down more. They could articulate. What my mind has discovered, that aliens, if aliens are real, and we got a fucking monolith in Utah, and then the Bible, you know, only 2% of black people don't believe in the Bible. Only 2% out of the 100% of black people in America. Who is this? That have been abducted. What's their name?
Betty and Barney Hill.
They don't even sound black. Betty and Barney Hill. I gotta go back and do this right quick too. But let me pull them on. Okay, they in Scotland.
I mean, I don't know. I'm reading it right now.
Nah, they say we're an American couple who claimed they were abducted by extraterrestrials in a rural portion of the state of New Hampshire on September 19th to the 20th, 1951. 51, Area 50. Area 51. He's definitely in the science. What was his occupation?
I didn't look them up. I Googled black people that have been abducted, and they just popped up.
51. And so after 47. See, 47 is an important year because that's when the Roswell shit happened. Well, let me not get out. Yeah, the Roswell was that first little alien ship that crashed, which I don't believe in that shit because, man, if I come billions of light years away, you think I'm gonna crash when I get to where the fuck I was trying to go? Now I just ran out of gas here. My calculation was just a little bit off. The fuck out of here.
You know what kind of reminds me of? What's that black scientist's name that was trying to say that the flat earth couldn't be real?
Neil deGrasse Tyson?
Yeah.
He might be ancestor.
He kind of reminds me of these pictures. The way
he like Barry Gordy to me.
I wonder if he's a scientist.
He probably is. Yeah, we definitely got to know his occupation.
These pictures look so posed up.
This is just silly, man. Okay, I'm looking at this thing. This is just silly, man. He worked for the post office.
I don't know. It looked like, look at him in there. It looked like he worked at the post office.
He definitely worked for the post office.
Right. But why is there so many pictures that's posed like that? I mean, they took a lot of pictures of a black man back then.
All right, so this is what made me click on it anyway, man. It was the 5 reasons why black people are rarely abducted by aliens. This is the only article you can find on that subject. And it said aliens have no need to abduct black people because the aliens are black themselves. That's what made me click on it. Aliens have no need to abduct black people because the aliens are black themselves. They don't need to study who they are. Whites, on the other hand, are foreign to them and this planet.
So since they black, they don't want to abduct no black people. They don't think they want to see what they next generations been doing.
I want to see. Yeah, I'm gonna come down here. I'm gonna check on grandson and nephew. Shit.
I'm gonna come get them for a little bit and then drop them.
I'm gonna drop back off. Yeah, that's how black people do. I'm drop them kids back off. That's how granddaddy do. I'm granddaddy got it.
Come get you and take you somewhere better because I know you've been
just for a little bit. I know you've been going through slavery and all that shit. I'm gonna take you and ride you.
So if they was black, I can still see them coming again. I mean, I'm just saying they may not even want us to focus on that. They want us to focus on other stuff. So they're not gonna tell us that.
Well, okay. So let me from what I've been gathering about aliens and shit, and then I gotta put ghosts in the same category because I'm trying to be as realistic with this situation as possible because I've been going really hard with the alien shit lately. All right, so I'm on these are some interdimensional beings like ghosts and aliens, and certain people can get to that frequency to be able to connect with them, like a medium or a psychic or something like that. If you own that frequency, you might see. It might come to you in the form of an alien. It might come to you in the form as a ghost. Well, I think these might be the same things. And then we got to talk about the Bible too, because the angels, the fallen angels from the sky, demons. You know what I'm saying? Are these interdimensional beings too?
Because I do be saying now. I mean, because they do seem like angels and demons and ghosts are different. So that's why I'm like, I mean, because they never say they're like the same.
Right. So that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I'm not saying that people ain't seeing things. I'm just saying that there's a veil over most of our eyes that we can't see the spiritual world. All we can see is the physical. You know what I'm saying? Most people, all we can see is the physical world. But I'm saying there's certain people out there that probably can see the spiritual world, and these beings might come in any kind of form just to make you feel comfortable. If you used to seeing aliens because you watch a lot of alien movies, I'm gonna come see you as a fucking alien. Used to seeing ghosts. If that's what you're comfortable with, that's what I'm gonna come to you as. That's what I'm on with it. Like it's a. You feel me? Yeah, it's gonna be like an ancestors. You know, what I'm saying? That's probably what we be on mostly. Is like, okay, we had a visitation from my ancestors. I had a visitation from my daddy. He came to me in a dream and gave me a hug. That was the lady. She's a medium. She said, you will have dreams and then you will have visitation, but you will know it's a visitation because it'll be more vivid. You feel me? And you will remember it. You feel me? Like that dream.
It's the vehicle.
Yeah, like 8 years later, I still remember that dream. Shit be crazy.
I love those kind of dreams. I always feel like I be having deja vu too. Like I definitely seen this before. Like this, I felt it. Like I've been here before.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah, no, I feel that too. Like, cause it's a spirit, it's a light. So, and this is just a vehicle for the spirit. So even we had an opportunity to cross over to that realm, to that spiritual realm. You know what I'm saying? And we always dealing with that duality of the physical realm and the spiritual realm. You want to be more about the material, you want to be more about the spiritual.
Right, exactly.
But all right, so let's do this, man, because I said Young Pharaoh's gonna make an appearance tonight. We gotta bring the brother on. I want everybody to welcome Young Pharaoh to the building. I mean, we talk about aliens, we talk about extraterrestrials, but we gotta bring the guy out.
Slice and splice DNA. But melanin not only is protected,
these things are running according to the program.
Are coming to the same scientific conclusion and understanding. Now let's keep it moving. Here we go.
I mean, partly the fact that the weather, it was lush environment they were in, there wasn't really much incentive for people to go walking thousands of miles to do things. It's more likely, given this scenario, and what Nigel hypothesizes, is that really in the same way that I mess with organisms on plates, that these guys were messing with us as a species, really looking for advantageous genetics.
Now he's talking about, you finna see that he's talking about extraterrestrials were messing with them, white people, okay? Looking for genetic sequences that they can manipulate. Now listen.
Not so much racism, as we said, these things are running according to a program. They only care about whether they can mess with our genes more efficiently. And it turns out that the molecule melanin, actually, when we...
Listen what he about to say about melanin. Listen what he about to say. Listen to what he about to say. Listen to what he about to say. Listen what he about to say about melanin. Listen.
Genetics and stuff. One of the ways in which we can do it is to use things like ultraviolet light to actually splice the genes in the cells and actually alter the genetics or to get things to, things we put in to actually take so that we can almost microsurgically implant them in the cells. The thing is, if these cells have got a lot of melanin in them, it's a dark pigment, it tends to absorb that light and diffract it and turn it into vibrations, etc. And then the light just doesn't get where it's really supposed to go.
For some reason,
it ain't gonna make it.
That's a good explanation why aliens wouldn't abduct. I'm sorry, it just...
They just feel like white people, they ain't trying to do nothing. We need that white light.
You need that
great white hope.
You can't use that that universal... Melanin is a real thing. It's carbon-12. I can't say it ain't. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to connect all the pieces at this point. At this point, I'm just collecting information. And I had to go to the young brother, Young Pharaoh, because he been talking about aliens. So I just needed to hear from him. You know what I'm saying? I needed to touch him. I needed to touch them. I wanted that Young Pharaoh with them little dreads, though. That's the Young Pharaoh I want. I don't want long dreads, Young Pharaoh. I don't trust that nigga. But short dread, Young Pharaoh. That's the brother. He was hungry. That was before he became compromised, I believe. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly. But yeah, give me them short dreads, Young Pharaoh. Talking about aliens, that's what I need right now. All tomorrow.
Ever since that one battle when they supposed to battle, him and City was supposed to battle a boy now. It's been
it was crazy.
Totally different.
Yeah. That would have been a good debate. I miss watching the debates.
Definitely said bad.
Me,
That's
right.
really what it be feeling like.
Me and Don had a debate one night, boy, and the police had to get the police came in out there. You remember that? Police said, "Hey, y'all gotta chill the fuck out."
Right. Like, I ain't even know that. I'm trying to watch this movie in the car. I hear y'all over here.
And it was the real. It was IMPD came.
Security for the apartments. We had the real police. We had no fake security in there.
Shit.
It was a nice person. It was the real police.
I did get pulled off by the real police. I got a real ticket. I don't know if he was the real police or not, but he sure gave me a real ticket.
Thank God I had a ticket about 5 years.
I got a ticket in the apartment for going over 10 miles per hour.
No, he was trying to make the code. He like, look, I just needed one code.
He just was so shitty. Like, why are you flying through here? I'm like, yeah. And then he was shitty because I parked my car in my spot. Shit. I'm in my apartment.
I don't care if you're out.
I'm like, hey, bro, I got a bad radiator, man. I had to park this motherfucker.
Right.
He wasn't trying to hit none of that. He was shitty.
Nah, you home, man. Could have parked your motherfucker right in the front.
Oh, yeah, I'm home. Where the fuck did you come from? See, man, but look, I ain't trying to get on no.
Teleported.
Nah, I ain't trying to get on no racist shit. Like,
yeah. I mean, that's life, though.
I mean, it is life. It is life. But at the same time, this is the game that it's the game that they're lead playing, man. I showed yesterday. This was Mike Tyson 59th fight. This was Roy Jones 76 fight.
And they 51 and 54.
And they 51 and 54. So I was on some other shit.
All them numbers.
You really only need a few. Let's see now. So I was like, this is a ritual. So I know it's a ritual for black people. But I'm like, why?
What's the ritual?
Saturday night, Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr. And then all the memes is about Nate Robinson getting knocked the fuck out by the white boy.
But I mean, he did that to himself.
But why he look?
We gonna have to make you a meme. I mean, we voted and everybody voted for you.
Okay, but why he look like Apollo Creed though?
Yeah, but Creed didn't look that little. Like
nah,
that arm reach was
nah. I'm talking about when he was laid out. Rocky IV.
I never seen.
You ain't fuck with Rocky.
No.
I'm about to show you.
But that reach now, you cannot. That's why they put people in the same category. You don't just pick people to fight for if you're not a boxer. Like you needed to be put to sleep
because it was. Oh, yeah, they knew. They didn't even train him. The first. Like I told you yesterday, the first thing you learn when you boxing is to protect yourself.
Well, I'm so mad I couldn't bet on that fight because
you would have bet on the white boy.
What?
Shit.
Okay.
I would have bet on Nate.
If it's basketball, maybe I'll put the money on you. You understand what I'm saying? But boxing.
Yeah, he been boxing. Yeah, you can't disrespect. That's a little disrespectful to the sport.
How often do you box? Like This is ridiculous. You think you're just gonna go in a ring and because you're black, you're gonna win the fight? No, we can't be stupid now.
Hey, I was banking on because he black. But look, he said he was doing it for the culture too, though.
But look, what I'm saying is you can't do everything for the culture now. You gotta do something for yourself because you get knocked out now. What did you contribute to the culture? That we get knocked out by a white man every now and again. Okay,
that's what I'm saying. This was.
Have you lost your mind?
The fact that it was 59-76.
The white boy looked like a straight boxer when he got in that ring. Now, I've never seen him before, ever. So I didn't know who he was when the girl was telling me about him at work. But when I seen him talking, I'm like, what? Okay. But this is how the boxers be talking. That's how the basketball players talk. None of them talk aggressive.
Yeah.
Period. But when he got in that ring, he looked like he was a boxer.
Right. Nate shouldn't have been in there. That's what I'm saying. This was... They knew. No, they let him get in there because it was a ritual. This was some ritual shit. Look at Negro. Look at the word Negro.
What is it?
It's 59 and 76. Mike Tyson.
It's 76.
No. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Shit. I ain't stopping.
Wow, I can't believe you deserve to get knocked out. Like you should have got knocked out before you stepped in that ring.
You see,
Somebody should have knocked you out.
Steph was like, "Come on, big dog, you got it." I'm like,
Now, Steph, would you come in there?
yeah, I wish he would.
Nah, because he's smarter than that. You know what I'm saying?
I wish he would.
I looked up to you all my life, Nate, on the court.
Nate, boy, hey man, y'all got Nate fucked up though. On some real shit though.
Yeah, he's an athlete on the basketball court. Maybe on the football field. Maybe.
That's why this shit is crazy. Cause look at Robinson, and then the number 42, and then that movie I showed you yesterday.
Yeah.
And they had Jackie Robinson. Motherfuckers don't even know Jackie Robinson played football too. Jackie Robinson is one of the greatest athletes of all time. Like real shit.
I read some books about I think his daughter or something. I think that was his daughter.
Yeah, he was serving in the army.
Yeah, it sure was.
And the name of his platoon was the Black Panthers.
Sure was. Did you show me that?
Yeah. Okay. One of the greatest athletes of our time. I'm like, man. So I'm watching this shit. I'm like, as the night going on, I'm like, this is really the big fight. Is Nate Robinson and his white boy. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? I'm not no Instagram motherfucker, so I don't know what everybody's really talking about.
People been knowing this. The Black Panthers.
Yeah, people been.
They name from them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
and then Chadwick Boseman plays Jackie Robinson, number 42, and the Black Panther. Get the fuck out of here. That's what I'm saying. It should be way too connected to
be so hidden.
Yeah, right. That's the occult. That's what occult mean. The hidden. That's all it is.
Out there in the open, but you'll never see
it. Yeah, but we telling y'all though.
Yeah,
we tell because
we know you ain't gonna believe it.
Because karma's they know karma's a motherfucker. So they like, let me tell you, in a roundabout. Let me tell you. Let me give you the Matrix movie, and tell you the truth. And make
it so unbelievable, you'll never believe it.
You know what I'm saying? That's what this shit really coming down to. That's why I'm like, oh, well, shit, they've been doing this alien shit for a long time now. Long time. Yeah. This shit been going on since the 70s. So, I mean, even longer than that, 47. I'm talking about the movie Alien. That motherfucker came out in the 70s. I said, God damn, that motherfucker old.
People be doing a whole lot of stuff with spirits too. I told you
that
people talking about on Halloween they be going through the graveyard and stuff. They're trying to wake spirits up. I'm like, you trying to get possessed? Because as soon as they wake up, they're trying to into.
See, dark magic is fast though. Black magic is fast. You can get it right in and there. You know what I'm saying? And that's how everybody really wants it. They ain't trying to work with no light magic. It should take too long. Shit. You got suffering out of that shit. You got to sacrifice like Jesus.
Sacrifice.
I ain't got time for that. I just fuck with this dark magic and get this shit real quick. You feel me? But it come with a price. So it's fleeing. You know what I'm saying? But that light magic, you keep on working. That's why belief and trust and faith. That's them words is.
We need to look up them Salem witch trials.
Ah, that is what we supposed to look up. Yeah, we supposed to look at them Salem witch trials. Yeah, because this is some spiritual shit, man. And like what I'm trying to, let me just tie everything all together, man. This is some spiritual shit, man. We spiritual beings, we light beings, man. We know this, you know what I'm saying? But the alien shit, I don't want to take anybody's testimony and be like, just if you gotta testify, baby. I don't want to take nobody's testimony and be like, just it's bullshit. I don't never want to do that. So when I hear your testimony, man, and I'm like,
if it's real to you, it's real.
Yeah, if it's real to you, that's all it takes. That's why shit, Jesus Christ can heal. He can. If you believe it.
On all them black magic movies, that's what they try to make. They try to make the person come into the belief on their own.
Yeah, if you believe it, you gotta believe it for it to be real. That's the only way. So, yeah, you believe in the chakras, nigga. You think that if you think it's real, then it's real. You feel me? Yeah. But our thing is, how do you package it up and present it to me? You feel me? You package up it real nice, put a bow on it. I eat that shit out. I eat that shit all up. Even though the ingredients is probably some bullshit. But eat this shit all up. I don't even know what I was about to look up. So I think we'll end it there. All right, man. Be sure to hit the like button for me and subscribe. Peace to y'all. What's this thing that has all of a sudden disappeared? It's the monolith, brother, in Utah. It's gone now. It's just straight up gone. That's what I'm saying, man. The mysteries of the world, man. That's what we're here to talk about. It's that podcast, man. You roll your blunt up to, and yeah, you get right. Come here and talk about it. Peace.